It's November 9th, Saturday, and just more of the same. Last time we were here, we did measure out the 3-inch line from the boot cowl, and then made a line on here, and then I put this tape on and just overlapped that line maybe by about a 1/16, 1/8 of an inch maybe, and then planning to just be a little generous on the cut on this side of that tape, so we've got a good starting point when we get to this point. So we've got a good starting point for our cut. So still need to figure out. I think we need to cut this corner out. I believe. Got to review some of that stuff. Take a look at that. We weren't able to get up here at all this past week. We just had too many other things going on. So. Got a little bit of review to do before we get started on this, but yep, it's just a continuation of the cowling for now. We're working away at it here, and we've got this position where we've got just a little bit of this this flange hanging under the spinner plate here, and it's just touching up against this spacer on either side. Here underneath we've got this actually cut back from the corner here. We've got this cut back all the way to the tape line, and the 3-inch line from here, from the leading edge of this to here, actually this tape is a little bit over that line. So we've cut it, we don't have it cut back to the actual 3-inch line yet, and I'm seeing that there's probably about a 1/16. If you press this up against here, there's just barely a little bit of a gap in there. We might sand a little bit more of this out, but here at the corner, it's fitting. It's right on it there. On the other side, we're just a hair long on this, so I think we might need to take it back. I've already put a line on here. I don't know if you can see that black line, but just a little tiny bit, like a 1/16. We might take this back and see what we get for a fit down in here. And yeah, so this is the process. Just sand it off a little bit, come back over here and fit it up. strap it on with the ratchet strap. And the way I did this ratchet strap was wrapped it all the way around the boot cowl. And it was literally about an inch too short. But this worked out really well. Wrapped a bungee around this thing, and so it's really tight, but it's got just a little tiny bit of give. You can, if you really muscle it, you can pull this out and get that ratchet strap over the edge of that cowling there. All right, bit of advice here. Something that I didn't do initially, and I don't know why I didn't do this. I saw it and I thought about it, just never did it. Is to cleco clamp this on here up at the top. I didn't do that initially, and then we measured out the line. So you know, we had everything measured out, and we were fitting it up against the spacer on the backing plate, and we couldn't figure out why is this so tight on here. And it was pushing that spacer plate out, or the backing plate. On the spacers. So we got this fit up and got it to where there's just, you can't really see it, there's just barely, there's just a hair of space in there. I mean, and it's just touching on those. And when we came back down here, ended up remeasured the 3-inch line, and actually had to take about another 1/4 inch off of the back of this. And this is after we clamped that up. Then once we clamped that up, we discovered like, oh wait, you know, that throws this measurement way off. So we've got it clamped in place, and now look, you can see we're probably, like I said, a 1/4 inch that we took off of the bottom to get that to fit up right. And then when we remeasured this line, it's probably about a 1/4 inch. So we'll redo this. This doesn't get cut off yet. We still have to fit up the whole top cowl. But when you get to this point, make sure you clamp the cowl onto here, because it affects everything on here. The other thing I'm doing here, since I have a nose wheel, it kind of gets in the way of being able to support this, so just clamped a board onto that nose wheel and just have it resting right where that inlet is. So now we're moving on to top cowl fit up. Another crazy beautiful day out here today. I mean, hangar doors open. There's no wind. It's the 9th of November. Okay, done for tonight, and boy, this if you need something to try your patience, this is the thing that'll do it. Just trimming off a little bit at a time as we go here, just trying to get it all to fit up right. Yeah, it tries your patience. A few issues I've found is that this part here, this middle part on this side, we're not quite into the middle yet. We haven't got it fit yet. But on this side, it's when I say we don't have it fit yet, we're still pretty high up at the top. So there's a bit that's still going to have to come off of here and here on both sides. We're going to have to take more off of that. But anyway, This, where this overlaps the bottom cowl, it's really wonky. This side isn't too bad, but this side, you put it on there and it pushes it back. I can't quite figure out yet, haven't quite figured out how, where this needs to be trimmed back in there. We've sanded off around the corners of the lower cowl on the top part here, and we did it there. We had to do it here. I think we actually had to do it on all 4 points. Like this really overhangs here. It's really thick behind there, super thick with that resin and everything, and then it doesn't quite want to sit right. But yeah, it is on and off and on and off with this thing. But we're just trying to take a little bit off here and there as we go, get it fit, and we kind of run out of time, but we also run out of patience with it today. So we need to stop and pick this up again tomorrow. So we'll see what we get then. Anything else of note, Teen? Okay. All right, well, thanks for watching the videos, and I hope you all have a good evening, and that is it for now.